Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9 ng umaga hanggang 7 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. Tayo nang matuto kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito.
Ayan, good morning everyone and happy Friday! Happy Reading Remediation Day! Ayan. So shoutout sa lahat ng mga nanunood nating mga ETUlay learners. Okay, shoutout kay Heavenly Heart Yutanghian. And shoutout kay Shania Venice from grade 5 SSES from Pinaod Central School, San Ildefonso South District, SDO Bulacan. At shoutout sa kanyang advisor na si Ma'am Genter Jane Vasallo. At ang kanyang principal ay si Sir Solomon C. Fernandez. And of course, shoutout din kay Arkin Stephen V. Faustino. And yan, same school sila. So, San Ildefonso South District. And shoutout din kay Eliza Jane Antriguino, grade 6 pupil, watching from Malasin Elementary School, SDO Ilagan, City of Ilagan, Isabela, Region 2. At ang kanyang advisor ay si Ma'am Joanne Agustin Molina Darbin. And shoutout din kay Clyde Liam Mangiliman from Santa Rita Elementary, Dila Santa Rita Elementary School. So ang kanyang advisor ay si Ma'am Rose Martha Amio. Hello po and good morning. And of course, ayan si Heavenly Heart, good morning, sabi niya. And si Gerald R.V. Dula Cantor from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, Rojas East District from STO Isabela at ang kanyang advisor ay si Ma'am Sani Bicarme Rarama. Hello po and good morning and good morning din. Happy Friday kay Eileen Okot. So, ayan, from grade 4 de Jesus, New Corella Central School. Ayan, Central Elementary School, SPED Center, SDO Davao del Norte. Ayan. So, kay Ma'am Phoebe Jean Gozon Sarona. Hello po. Good morning at syempre good morning sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Paki-share na po ang ating FB Live. So, ayan. Okay, so let's begin. So start na tayo sa ating, of course, ang ating mga readers of the week. Siyempre, no, hindi mawawala ang ating mga readers of the week. Andyan si Heavenly Heart Yutanghian. Of course, si Martin Angel Dave Nagumpreza. Si Adrian Ray Rivera. And of course, si Eileen Joy si Okot. Ayan, hello. Ayan, so shoutout kay Ma'am MC Kausaren. Hi, Ma'am. Hello. Ayan, no, nanonood sila from Tanza, Cavite. Ayan. And shoutout din kay Cy Vince James Marmol. Hello po. And ayan, kay Heavenly Heart, shoutout natin kanyang school, San Roque Central Elementary School. San Roque District from Division of Davao City. Siyempre, ang kanyang advisor ay si Ma'am Feby Andrea Pardillo at ang kanilang principal ay si si Mrs. Mariclu Mateo. Yes, hello po. And yeah, of course, another batch of the readers of the week. We have Clyde Leah Mangliman, Shania Venice de Jesus, Trisha Lorraine M. Paguyo, and kay Zaira Akia Aguyen Juliano. So, hello sa inyo and congratulations. And of course, another batch of the readers of the week, Arkin Stephen V. Faustino, Eliza Jane Andriguino, Lian Galang, at si Francesca Sanchanco. Congratulations! Eto, hi kay Adrian Ray Rivera from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School. And another batch of the readers of the week, we have John Vincent A. Gaddy. We have Stacy Francisco Papa, Gerald R.V. Dula Cantor, and Faith Agatha Kulala. Hello and congratulations. You know, hindi man sila nakakasali sa ating live, pero nag-re-replay sila at nagme-message sila, nagpe-picture sila and sinesend nila sa akin. Congrats! And of course, kay Mark Renz Canlas Munoz and kay Kyle Joseph Salvador Tubaon from San Juan Elementary School, Santa Rita District, STO, Pampanga. Yan, no, kay Kyle. Ayan, sakto nag-comment siya. Okay, so we are now in quarter 4, week 5. Ang bilis, no? Week 5 na nga. So our topic for today is about identifying context clues. Context clues. Exciting ang ating topic for today. So our lesson objective is to identify the context clues. Simply, you have to identify the context clues. So our word of the week is the word context. Again, our word of the week is the word context. So can you say it with me in 1, 2, 3, context. Again, in 1, 2, 3, context. So the word context, it is a noun. Again, it is a noun, meaning the circumstances that form the setting for an event, statement, or idea, and in terms of which it can be fully understood and assessed. Sa Tagalog, sa Tagalog ng context is kasamang kahulugan. So, in other words, meaning the parts of something written or maybe spoken. And context is follow a word or passage and its clarify its meaning. So that's the meaning of context. Kasamang kahulugan. So the other term or the synonym for the word context is the word circumstances. Again, it's circumstances. Now, can you make your own sentences using the word context? So my first example is this one. My decision can only be understood in context. Again, my decision can only be understood in context. And another example is the movie was made in a modern context. Again, the movie was made in a modern context. Now, can you make your own example using the word context? Ayan, ang daming nagko-comment ng context. Ayan. Ayan. So, okay, later on, I will read your own example of the word of eto, si Adrian Ray, meron na siya. This statement must be understood in the context of the entire document. Wow, what a nice example. Good job, Adrian Ray. Galing naman. And another example from Clyde Liam Mangiliman said, the crash of West Air Sweden Flight 294 has dangerous circumstances. Wow, ginamit niya ang word na circumstances. Wow, good job, Clyde. And kay Eileen Okot naman, sabi niya is, the book was made in a context. Wow, oo, the book was made in a context. Wow, good job. And si Sai Vince, sabi niya, thank you po, Tutor Warley. So, hello, shoutout kay Sai Vince. And shoutout din kay Francesca Sanchanco. Ayan, from San Ildefonso South District. Pinaod Central School. Okay, so, good job, everyone. Thank you for your example. So, let's begin. Last week on reading remediation, what happened last week? So the travelers helped Twinkle surpass the challenge towards the King Moon. And they went to King Moon's castle and met the fourth knight. Ayan, humabol si Arkin Stephen. His decision can only be understood in context. Yes, thank you so much, Arkin. Good job. So, eto na, one of our favorites. So, let's review. It's review time. Si Heavenly Heart humabol ng kanyang, under the circumstances of the subjects, I will study hard. Yes, let's study hard, Heavenly Heart. So for the directions of our review, you just only choose the letter of the correct answer. So let's begin. Number 1, and don't forget to include the number before your answer, before the letter of your answer. Blank is the atmosphere of the story. Is it letter A, tone, letter B, mood, or letter C, purpose? Number 1, blank is the atmosphere of the story. Is it letter A, tone, letter B, mood, or letter C, purpose? Ayan. Si Eileen, letter B ang sagot niya. Si Shania, not sure, but letter A ang sinabi. Si Francesca, letter B din. Same with Francesca. Adrian, Heavenly Heart. Si Kyle Joseph din, letter B. Same with Arkin Stephen V. Faustino. And kay Eliza Jane. And si Cy Vince James Marmol. So, ayan, letter B ang sagot nila. So, si Clyde din, letter B ang sagot niya. So, hala, sabi ni Shania, bakit kaya hala? Okay, so let's reveal the answer for item number 1. The answer is letter, wait lang, may explanation si Eileen. Number one, B is my answer because the mood is the atmosphere of the story po. So let's reveal the answer for item number one. The answer is yes, you got it right. It's the mood. Mood is the atmosphere of the story. Yes, 1 point for you guys. Good job. Ang galing, natatandaan talaga. And let's proceed to number two. Number two, blank is the author's attitude towards the topic. Again, blank is the author's attitude towards the topic. Is it letter A, tone, letter B, mood, letter C, purpose? What is your answer? Is it A, B, or C? Ayan, Shania, number 2, A, ang sagot niya. Same with Adrian Ray, A ang sagot. At si Eliza Jane, si Francesca din, A ang sagot niya with a question mark. Ayan, si Eliza, letter A. How about the others? What? Ayan, si Arkin, letter A ang sagot. Okay. So, let's reveal the answer for item number 2. Oh, si Francesca sabi niya, di po sure. Si Eileen, wow, meron siyang laging paliwanag sa explanation. Sabi, A is my answer because tone is the author's attitude towards the topic. Si Sai Vince, letter A, same with Heavenly Heart. So, the answer for this one is letter... Yes, letter A. Good job, everyone. You got it right. It's because tone is the author's attitude towards the topic. So, congratulations. Ang galing. So, let's proceed to item number 3. Blank, sometimes called the theme. It is the belief about life that the author is trying to convey. Is it letter A, tone, letter B, mood, or letter C, purpose? Yan, Francesca, letter C ang sagot. Same with Adrian Ray Rivera. Same with Shania Venice. Si Heavenly Heart, letter C din. Si Arkin din, Arkin Stephen, letter C. Also, Clyde Liam Mangiliman, letter C ang sagot niya. So, all of you answered letter C. So, the answer for this one is, and same with Kyle Joseph. So, the answer for this one is letter C. Yes. Again, ang galing. Nakuha ulit. Pati si Gerald, RV, and Cy Vince. Good job. Letter C. Because the purpose, sometimes it's called the theme. So meaning, it is the belief about life that the author is trying to convey. Si Aileen din, no? Ito, may explanation din ng sagot. So, parang yung pinaparating na lesson po ng author. Yes, that's right. Ano ba yung purpose? Ano ba yung reason kung bakit sinulat ni author yung story or yung passage? So, let's proceed to item number 4. For item number 4, blank is the author right to tell you a story that you will enjoy. So, these are the purpose. So, under the purpose is letter A, to persuade, letter B is to inform, or letter C is to entertain. So, what is the purpose of the author? So, the author writes to tell you a story that you will enjoy. Is it letter A, to persuade, letter B, to inform, or letter C is to entertain? Ayan. Si Shania, ang sagot niya ay C. Same with Heavenly Heart. Same with Eliza Jane, Francesca Sanchanco. Letter C ang sagot ninyo. Okay, and same with Arkin Stephen. Letter C ang sagot din niya. Okay, so for this one, let's reveal the answer is... Yes, you got it right. It's letter C, to entertain. So yung author, one of her or his reason or purpose is to with a story that you will enjoy. Yan, sina Sivens din, Eileen, Gerald, Adrian, C din ang sagot nila. So let's proceed to item number 5. The item number 5 is, that is the author writes to convince you to do something or believe what they are saying. Is it letter A, to persuade, letter B, to inform, or letter C, to entertain? Is the author writes to convince you to do something or believe what they are saying? A, B, or C? Ayan, C, Heavenly Heart, letter A, ang sagot. Same with Francesca, Shania, Adrian Ray, Eliza Jane, letter A. Si Francesca, ayan, A or B, ayan, A na ang sagot niya. Same with Arkin, Eileen, Gerald RV. A ang sagot nila. Same with Sivens James. Okay, so the answer for this one is, of course, it's letter A. You got it right. Good job, everyone. I feeling ko naka-perfect score naman lahat, no? Wow, good job, everyone. And sa mga hindi nakakuha ng perfect score, it's okay because later on, we still have an application time. So let's proceed. 4 out of 5, Shania. Yes, it's okay. So later on, babawi tayo sa ating application time. So you have to listen carefully later. And don't forget to take notes of the following lessons na maririnig at na makikita. Ayan, 5 out of 5 ang lahat. So let's proceed. Helping a friend is the new adventure. In that broad daylight was a sense of serenity, a peace that invited itself into the soul and made itself at home. Last week was an amazing adventure. The fortnight is so patient and calm. I couldn't agree more. I am now looking forward to our next challenge. I wish fifth night will be extra considerate for us. Twinkle, twinkle. Howdy, my friends. We've been together for quite some time now. Perhaps it's time I should no longer just consider you as travelers. You've been with me all these times, helping me. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet, Twinkle. We promise to be with you and to never leave your side until everything becomes all right. Let's go! So let's go to the journey to King Moon. Let's help Twinkle again. The fourth night is a total opposite of third night. Everything seems light. The challenge is so peaceful and very knowledgeable. Indeed, time flies so fast. Worry not, Twinkle. We are halfway our goal. Thank you so much, my friends. This wouldn't be possible without all of you. Hello, travelers. I'm Night 5. Nice to meet you all. You can't proceed to the next night if you will not be able to surpass my challenge. Because the key to open the door of night 6 is the reward for my challenge. Good luck! Wow! So, are you excited for the night 5 challenge? Well, if you guys are excited, comment down below. Heart naman dyan. Okay, yan. Nagte-take note po ako. Sabi ni Eileen. Good job, Eileen. So, our challenge for today is about identifying the context clues. Yan, super excited na po. Yes, super excited. So, what is context clues? So, a context clues is hints an author gives you to help you figure out the meaning of the unknown word. So from the word itself, yung clues. So the other word for clues is hints. Hints. So hints is an author gives you to help you figure out the meaning of an unknown words. So ito yung mga clues na makikita natin or the author gives us to help us to define, to figure out the meaning of unfamiliar word. Yung mga hindi natin kilala, hindi tayo familiar sa mga words. And when a sentence includes the definition or explanations of unknown words, so yung context clues is part of the sentence or in the story or in the passage that includes the definition or explanations of the unknown words. So these are the hints. In short, these are the clues, something like that. So the context clues are hints. Remember the keyword, hints. Are hints found within a sentence, found within the paragraph, or maybe found within the passage that a reader can use to understand the meanings of new or unfamiliar words. So, when you use clues in a story to figure out the meaning of a new word, means you are using the context clues. So, that's it. So, pag daw gumagamit ka ng clues when you are using clues or hints in a story to figure out the meaning of the new word or unfamiliar word, ibig sabihin or meaning you are using the context clues na. So, eto. First one is clues are in the same sentence as the new word and the sentences around it. So maybe clues can be found by thinking about how the word is used in a sentence. So these are just the example that you are using context clues, ha? So the first one is clues are in the same sentence. Nasa same sentence lang sila as the new word and the sentences around it too. So yung mga details ng new word. And second one, clues can be found by thinking about how the word is used in a sentence. And the last one, the third one is clues can be found by thinking about the main idea and the details of the story. So later on, I will give you more an example of different types of context clues. So do not worry. So look for. So when you are using context clues for the unfamiliar words or the new word that you encountered, so the first one is look for pictures. So, for example, you heard the word Mississippi. What is Mississippi? For example, look for the pictures. If there is a picture in the story. Next, helping words. Ito, yung mga helping words, example niya is or, like, are, cold. Something like that. And words you know. So ito, words you know that can help in the word Mississippi. And look also for the examples and definitions. And also look for the synonyms and antonyms. Yes, like detectives. Yes, like detectives. So, here are the different types of here are the different types of context clues. So remember the ideas. IDEAS. So I stands for inference, D for definition, E for example, A for antonym, and S is for synonym. So let's proceed to the first one. What is I inference? So inference is the meaning is not given. So you must use text clues. And you need to look for clues before or after the unknown word and infer the meaning. So in under the inference, the meaning is not given. Wala siya. Wala siya sa wala siya sa story. So in inference, it force the reader, or it force us to use rationale or reasoning skills. So ito, kailangan gumamit tayo ng ating reasoning skills in order to figure out the meaning of an unknown words. And in inference, even though the word is not directly defined, the reader can logically reason out. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw ang mag-iisip talaga. You have to reason out the meaning. So, you have to reason out the meaning using the information provided in the sentences, in the context, I mean. So you have to logically reason out using the information provided in the context. So word meanings are not directly stated in the text. Remember this one under inference, ha? Word meanings are not directly stated in the text, but the definition of unfamiliar words can be assumed by our prior knowledge and the context. So under inference, the definition is not given, the meaning is not given. So it helps us to use our reasoning skills. So yun nga, reasoning skills and using our prior knowledge and the text provided, yung context. And therefore, so when you are reasoning using your prior knowledge and the text given, therefore you are inferring what the word means based on the contextual clues. Ayan, ano bang sabi? Concluding basis on the evidence, sabi ni Evan Hart. Si Eileen, that like detectives, find more clues to figure out the meaning. Yes, that's right. So, yun yung inference. So, example ng inference, ito. Don't want to work with PJ unless you want to hear him talk about himself. He is so arrogant. So, dito, hindi natin alam kung saan nagmumula. Bakit ayaw niyang mag-work kay PJ? So, he is so arrogant. Hindi niya sinabi anong ibig sabihin ng arrogant. So, ang sinasabi dito sa example, it says, unless you want to hear him talk about himself. So, ayan. So, ibig sabihin is us, we have to reason out why this example says he is so arrogant. Why PJ is so arrogant? And shout out sa pangalang ginamit kong PJ, nanonood siya ngayon. So, hello! So, yon. So, that's inference. I hope you can still follow me. Ayan. And the next one is, the next types of context clues is definition. Definition. Definition, so ito naman yung opposite ng inference. If the inference, the meaning does not include in the context or in the sentences, in here, the meaning of the word is explained in the sentence. So, nasa sentences na siya. When a sentence includes a definition or explanation of the unknown word. So, definition, the new term may be formally defined or sufficient explanation may be given within the sentence or in the following sentences. So, meron ding clues in the definitions includes that is, meron ding commas, ito yung mga ano na, mga symbol, merong commas, merong dashes, and also parentheses. So that's the definition. Simply, sa definition is the meaning of the word, the explanation of the new word is explained in or includes in the sentences or in the story. So the example of for definition is PJ is so arrogant. Ito, yung kanina, hindi sinabi why PJ is so arrogant. So, dito, sinabi and explain why PJ is so arrogant. So, PJ is so arrogant. He thinks he is more important than everyone else. See? Naintindihan natin lalo. We understood it more because meron siyang definition. It explained why PJ is so arrogant. Kung kanina is, if the inference, wala siyang meaning, wala siyang definition, so, nag-reason out na lang tayo. We just reason out. We just use our reasoning skills. Now you know, yes, Heavenly, now I know why he is arrogant. Yes, now we know why PJ is so arrogant. Ayan. Nanonood yung PJ na example ko. So, ayan. Shout out sa iyo. Kay Prince J. Zeng. Inference is like a sentence to answer, and definition is the answer to the inference. Yes, that's right, Eileen. Good job. And example, eto na, sorry. So, I, D, let's proceed to letter E. E is for example. So, example is an example of the word is in the sentence or nearby sentences. An example is used to explain what the unknown word means. So yung unknown word is parang nagbigay siya ng more specific details. Ito yung mga details. So example is sometimes when a reader find a new word, an example might be found nearby that helps to explain its meaning. Words like including such as or for example to point out example clues. So simply lang to, they just use another details, additional detail or detail information to further understand the new word. So example for under example, PJ is so arrogant. So sorry for example. So it connects each other. So PJ is arrogant. Ito, example niya. He always bragging about how great he is at computer games. So that's the example why PJ is so arrogant. So we already understand what arrogant means. So to further or to deeper understand it, so let's use an example. So example niya, he is always bragging about how great he is at computer games. So ayan. So, yon. How great. Ayan, nagbabrag siya about how great he is at computer games. So, yon. Kaya nasabi niya na, PJ is so arrogant. Now, you understand now the I inference, the definition, and under the example, unti-unti nang masusolusyonan ang mga katanungan. Yes, kung sa una, bakit kaya sinabi na PJ is so arrogant? What is arrogant? So, the next one, sa definition, define what is arrogant. Kasi nga, ganon-ganon. And the third one is, nagbigay siya ng example. Bakit niya nasabi na arrogant siya? Something like that. Ayun. So eto. Antonym naman. Antonym. So, are you familiar with antonym? Yan. So, sa antonym naman, a word with opposite meaning is used in the sentence or nearby the sentences. So, antonyms, words with the opposite meaning. Kabaliktaran. Kabaliktaran. So, ito naman, arrogant. Anong kabaliktaran ng arrogant? Example, PJ is so arrogant. He needs to learn to be humble, like his little brother Ivan. So, yung kabaliktaran, the antonym or the opposite word of arrogant is humble. So, ito. So, this is the example of antonym. PJ is arrogant. He needs to learn to be humble like his little brother Ivan. So, that's the example of antonym. Arrogant, humble. So, opposite meaning. Ito na. Ito. Ayan. Antonym example, bad is antonym of good. Yes, bad is the antonym of good. Yes, good. Yes, that's right. Humble or modest. Yes. So, that's it Sa antonym, ano na tayo, familiar na, I know we are familiar na this one. So, if we have antonym, we also have the synonym. Of course, what is synonym? Words with similar meaning are used in or near the sentence. Yes, black and white. So, kung ang antonym is the opposite. So, sa synonym naman, words with the same meaning. Pareho, similar, same. So, example of synonym is PJ is arrogant, proud, self-centered, and overbearing. O, ito na. So, ito naman is, ano pa yung other words for arrogant? So, yan, merong proud siya, self-centered, and overbearing. Ito, example ni Heavenly. PJ thinks he is superior or self-important. Yes, that's right. O, ito, other term for, or synonym ng, ito, smart, intelligent. Yes. Beautiful, pretty. Yes, tama. Pwede rin gorgeous, cute, yun, di ba? So, we know na already the antonym and the synonym. Ayan. So, nag-chat sa akin yung pangalang PJ. Sabi niya, grabe ka sa akin. Example lang to. So, ayan. Sample lang naman to. So, remember the I-D-E-A-S. Ano kasi yung I? Ayan, Tutor Warley is gorgeous. Yes. Ano pang pwede? Tutor Warley is gorgeous? Pretty? Ito lahat na no? Joke lang. So, I for inference, D is for definition, E is for example, A is for antonyms, and S is for synonyms. So, remember, IDEAS or ideas. So, remember, when strong readers come to an unfamiliar word, they can use context clues to help them determine the meaning of the unknown word. So, remember this one, kapag ang reader is if the reader encountered a new word or unfamiliar word, we can use context clues, yung mga inference, definition, example, the antonym, the synonyms. It helps us to determine the meaning of the unknown word. And the second one is strong readers will always read the sentences surrounding the unknown word to look for clues. Yes, you have to read it. Everything includes in the sentences or in the story so that you will able to understand it deeper. So I hope you still followed and you learned something new for today. Okay, so let's proceed to it's reading time. The title of our story is The Frog Princess. Ayan, what can you say about the title of our story, The Frog Princess? Ayan, what can you say it? Mm-hmm. So, ayan. So, let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a princess whose attitude is beyond imaginable. Unlike her parents, was very polite, even to the servants. All the people are afraid of her, but none tried to defy her because she knows how to deny allegations pretty well. One Monday morning, when her parents left for a short vacation to the neighbor kingdom, she immediately ordered all the servants to arrange an extravagant ball so she can boast it around for her friends. She's an unreasonable perfectionist. All the details matter, which make it even harder and more tiring for the servants. The witch saw how cruel she is to their servants. To stop her evil doings to get further, she turned her into a big frog. Everybody laughed, laughed and laughed, and threw eggs in the princess or the frog. The princess wept with tears falling. She shouted that she would do it again and promised to change for the better until she heard her mom and dad calling her name. She gently opened her eyes full of tears. She immediately hugged her parents while sobbing and promised them she will be nice from now on. The next day, Princess asked her parents to give the servants a ball party. She says they deserve a break and they should have a little fun every once in a while. The servants were so shocked after hearing who suggested the party. Nonetheless, all of them had the break and relaxation they needed. The end. And shout out kay tutor Alexandria Cruz na gumawa ng ating story. So, hi tutor Alex, we miss you. So, yon, that's the end of our story. Short but very, very nice, very meaningful, and it has a lesson, right? So, application time. So, for the direction is answer the following questions using context clues. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Are you guys ready? So, medyo bibilisan lang natin ng konti kasi it's already time. So, number 1. What statement made you realize that the princess just had a nightmare? A. She gently opened her eyes full of tears. Letter B. She immediately hugged her parents. Or letter C. That she promised them she will be nice from now on. What is your answer? A, B, or C? What statement made you realize that the princess just had a nightmare? Ayan. Si Shania, ang sagot is A. Eileen, A. Heavenly Heart, letter A. Same with Arkin, Francesca Santiago. Cy Vince James Marmon. Yes, letter A ang sagot ninyo. And also Clyde Liam. So the answer for number 1 is letter A. It's letter A. She gently opened her eyes full of tears. Panaginip lang pala ito. Nightmare. Number 2. So you got it right. So 1 point for you guys. So let's proceed to item number 2. The princess wept with tears falling. She shouted that she won't do it again. What is the synonym or the similar other words for the word wept of the underline word na weep. So, ano yung synonym niya? A, snore, B, laugh, or C, cry? Ayan, Eileen answered A. Eileen, letter C. Francesca, letter C. Shania, letter C. Ayan, Heavenly Heart, letter C ang sagot. So, yan. Okay, yun. Ayan, lumabas. So, okay. So, Arkin, Stephen, letter C ang sagot. Okay, so let's reveal the answer for item number 2. The answer is, yes, it's letter C, cry. Good job. So, 2 points for you. And let's proceed to item number 3. For item number 3, a princess whose attitude is beyond imaginable. Unlike her parents, who's very polite, even to the servants. So what does beyond imaginable means in the sentence? A, courteous, B, rude, or C, nice? So what is beyond imaginable? So, Shania, letter B ang sagot. Francesca din. Si Heavenly Heart. Ayan, letter B ang sagot nila. Ayan, how about the others? What is your answer for item number 3? Ayan, si Cy Vince. Cy Vince, number 2 yon. And si Arkin, Stephen, letter B ang sagot. Okay. So let's reveal the answer for item number 3. The answer is letter B. Yes. The meaning for beyond imaginable is rude. Yes, it's letter B. Good job. And number 4, the witch saw how cruel she is to their servants. To stop her evil doings to get further, she cursed the princess. So what does the underlined word means? A, harsh, B, kind-hearted, or C, sympathetic? Anong ibig sabihin ng cruel? What is the definition of cruel? Ayan. For item number 4, si Eileen, not sure siya. A or B? Si Shania, letter A. Francesca, letter C. Si Heavenly Heart, letter A. Arkin Stephen, letter A. Heavenly Heart, letter A. So, what the witch show how cruel she is to their servants. So, anong ibig sabihin daw ng cruel? Ayan, si Arkin, letter A. Francesca, letter A. So, let's reveal the answer for item number 4. The answer is, yes, it's letter A, harsh. So, other word for cruel is harsh. And last, mali po pagkabasa ko. It's okay. So, number 5, she is an unreasonable perfectionist. All the details matter, which make it even harder and more tiring for the servants. So what does the perfectionist means? Anong ibig sabihin ng perfectionist? A, someone who wants something flawless. Letter B, someone who accepts simple mistakes. And letter C, someone who loves a little mess. A, B, or C? Francesca, letter A. Eileen, letter A. Heavenly Heart, letter A. Shania, letter A. Well, how about the others? What is your answer for item number 5? Ayan, Shania M. Bunyel, letter A. Arkin Stephen, letter A. Okay. So let's reveal the answer for item number 5. The answer is letter A. Yes, si Vince, ang kaninang sagot niya ay A4. So, it's letter A. Perfectionist means someone who wants something flawless. So, that's it. Yay! So, how's your score? Well, if you did not get a perfect score, it's okay. Nothing to worry about. So, wow, good job. Here's the key to the night 6 door. I hope you get to the moon quickly. Good luck! So for our lesson recap is identifying the context clues. And remember, before we end our live session, I just want to leave you this quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. This is a beautiful quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. Sabi niya is, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So let's keep believing and let's keep dreaming. And one day, all our hard works will pay off. So don't get featured. If you want to get featured, yes, first of all, you have to be active by answering or participating in our live tutorial. So next one is post your weekly pictures while attending a live tutorial in the DepEd ETUlay Facebook page or pwedeng My Day. And then don't forget to tag us. And yeah, don't forget to tag your tutors, Wiley Miranda and tutor Sue Alexandria Cruz. Don't forget to include the hashtags, hashtag ETUlay Level Up, hashtag RR46, hashtag tutor Wiley, and hashtag tutor Alex. And don't forget to stay awesome. And don't forget this QR code. Your voice matters and we want to hear it from you. And thank you guys for participating. See you again next Friday. And don't forget to watch more from ETUlay. Maraming hinanda para sa inyo. And don't forget to stay awesome. Happy weekend and have a great day. Bye!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!